Nobody likes taxes. They stink. Hi, I'm John Armstrong, founder and CEO of Lifestyle Aviation, and today I'm going to tell you some interesting information about how the current tax law is making Christmas come early for many aircraft buyers. The first thing to know is in our big beautiful bill that was implemented in the middle part of 2025, bonus depreciation is now a permanent part of our tax law. This is a huge development. Right now, before the end of 2025, is an ideal buyer's market. The tax law is settled, it's on your side. We can illustrate exactly how it'll play out for every buyer. Two, there's supply beyond what we normally see going into the latter half of the year. That means it's an awesome time to shop aircraft, find the right aircraft, the right business structure, and the tax leverage that will maximize your economics and potential to own your dream plane. Many times when clients come to us looking to purchase their first aircraft, they're planning on purchasing with after-tax dollars. What we enjoy doing with our clients is getting them fully educated, helping them understand how the tax law applies to aircraft specifically and uniquely, and figure out for their particular situation what is the best ownership structure and tax strategy that will help them justify the plane of their dreams. Let's take an example. Let's imagine that you purchased this beautiful Diamond DA62 and took delivery before the end of 2025. And you take one business flight and you go to your accountant in April of 2026 and he'll say you purchased a $1.5 million aircraft. You flew it 2 hours, all 100% for business. Therefore, the entire purchase qualifies for potential deductibility, along with every other expense associated with that purchase or operation of that aircraft for that amount of utilization. Our current law provides us the greatest flexibility we've ever had for structuring aircraft purchases for maximum economic leverage, leveraging tax advantages. It would mean that you'd have a 100% bonus depreciation qualifying purchase, but you may have financed the aircraft. You may have only put 20% down, let's say. If your tax rate is maybe 30 to 40% roughly, that means there's a possibility of actually going cash flow positive on the purchase of your dream aircraft. In addition to bonus, we also have the traditional MACRS, MACRS, which is an accelerated program, and a Section 179 portion of the law. So there's 3 different levels that allow our tax advisors to structure programs for aircraft buyers. Leveraging the purchase using pre-tax dollars is the first step in the puzzle. But after that, understand that interest costs, storage costs, training costs, maintenance costs, all of these costs can also be deductible ongoingly. So not only do we have a huge lever at the purchase time with bonus depreciation, helping clients identify best ways to structure their planes and ongoingly deduct the utilization of the aircraft for the portion they use for business can make all the difference in the math. Think about it. One, we earn the money, pay the government, and then go shopping for aircraft. We want to flip that upside down and discover for each client what is the best structure for them. The permanent nature of the bonus depreciation gives us a new opportunity to help clients not only purchase their first aircraft, but plan a tax and investment strategy for the second and even third, so they can make wise decisions on where to start and how to grow in their aviation lifestyle career. What we suggest any potential aircraft buyer do is meet with our staff at Lifestyle, discuss their needs, their plans, the right aircraft, and then meet with our specialist in the tax area to determine what would fit in the law for your particular situation. It might surprise you how we go about creating structures that take advantage of this law for maximum potential for our clients. Sharing of these aircraft with our DiamondShare program, for example, produces 2 possibilities. One, it increases the leverage for the business use of deductibility for the aircraft, but it also might produce income contributions. So the combination of financing, higher tax rates, contribution from others, and the leverage of the tax law for literally offsetting other income can produce just the perfect storm of economic justification. Another possibility is, let's say you buy a single engine aircraft and put it into a leaseback structure. That structure could produce income more business deductibility, as well as provide you support services at a flight school where maybe you're learning to fly. All of these put together, along with the tax leverage, produce unprecedented possibilities for many of our buyers. Honestly, most of the clientele that come to us, especially first-time buyers, this is new information for them. We specialize in educating them, supporting them, discovering all the possibilities for the types of airplanes and the type of business structures and tax structures that will best work for our clients. If you're in the flight training business, there's a special note to make at this point. Lifestyle Aviation has developed a leaseback marketing partnership program that allows us to use this tax law to bring you buyers of aircraft that will want to put them on your flight line. So whether the best structure for you might be a leaseback structure, a share program, a partnership, or individual ownership for business or personal use, we'll help you determine that and find that ideal structure for maximizing your potential. If this has inspired you to learn more about how to structure aircraft ownership for tax leverage, reach out to us. We'll connect you with the experts that do this for a living all day long in the aviation space, who know exactly the nuances of how to structure different scenarios to fit different needs, and that also provide the management services to make sure that it's all auditable and compliant. The second half of 2025 is the time to buy if you're interested in owning an aircraft. You've got tax and investment strategies, we got lowering interest rates, and we got beautiful selection on so many used modern aircraft. So visit us at lifestyleaviation.com or give us a call today.